Sagittarius, I love all y'all. Whoa, whoa. We're on Sagittarius. The person on your mind, okay? Um, Welcome back to my channel if you're returning. If you are a new viewer, just regular welcome. I'm on the way to 500 subscribers, so if you're doing my vibe, please subscribe, all right? Please. Okay. And make sure to like and comment and let me know if the video resonates. All right. I definitely already got some vibes here about this individual. Okay. I see here, this is the person who you clearly are not in communication with. I keep getting this out in so many freaking readings for so many freaking signs. I think I got it for Capricorn and Virgo. Like immediately, it's just separation energy. Okay. But I feel like it's because this person, like, they lack something emotionally. Again, this keeps coming out for all the signs too. It's like a lot of people are dealing with avoidance, avoidant attachment styles. That's what I think. But anyway, that's what I'm getting here. Like they just they don't really have a lot of emotional capacity, right? But what's so crazy is like they have made this distance from you and then they're still trying to find you in other people. That's what I get here with this vibe, this energy, this anxiously waiting. It's just they look for a replacement of you to be exactly like you, which is crazy because it's like if you want a replacement of Sagittarius, why don't you just be with Sagittarius? You know, I mean, the math ain't mathin', but this person's crazy. So, you know, you can't rationalize someone who is irrational. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't try to understand the logic of someone illogical. Yes, okay. And I feel like at the end of the day, something about their emotions towards you, they are fickle. This might be somebody with some Gemini placements or just some sort of dual nature, like maybe Gemini placements or Pisces placements. Yeah, or just any of the mutable energy, which is Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, Virgo. But, you know, it's giving this person's emotions towards you are so changeable, easily changeable. It would make sense if they were a Gemini, though, or if they had like a Gemini moon or Venus or something, you know, something in their chart. When it comes to their emotions, they're so back and forth, okay? But I mean, I get this person watches you though. They watch you because they want to see how they can approach you. Yeah, because they know that you are like anointed and protected. Literally, it says the gods favor you. They know that you're special. That's almost like why I feel like they want to find you in someone else rather than actually being with you because they think you are too special. But again, look, back and forth. That's what I'm saying. This fickle emotional state that I was getting from this person, you know, that's why they betray you, or that's why they would betray you, because they're so conflicted inside. They have a dual nature about them. They don't know how to reconcile with their desires and their feelings on a certain topic or a certain person. Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting here about this person. Yeah, because they have a fear of commitment, okay? Literally, you can't make this up. And non monogamous. This person is crazy, but they are sorry. And they might have love bombed you in the beginning. And I feel like, you know, it was just the smoke and mirrors, okay? But they really did have this obsession towards you, all right? But they're always going to hide it and fake it Because at the end of the day, they're still freaking uncertain. This person is crazy. Yeah. And like I said, but they are sorry. What else you got from me, Holy Spirit? Wow. Yeah, you might have met them on a dating app or something, Sagittarius. Yeah. And they might have been told you that they were taking things slow, but at the end of the day, like I said, they fear commitment and they're non monogamous. So they probably were dealing with other people and trying to breadcrumb you to keep you on ice. And they probably were back on the dating apps. Either you all met on the dating apps and they went back to the dating apps, or they went to the dating apps while they were with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. Cheating. Cheating. Yeah, this person was shady. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. What's this person's current emotions towards Sagittarius, please? Holy Spirit. What's this person's current emotions towards Sagittarius, please? Ooh. Honestly, that might have been it right there, to be honest, okay? Yeah, I mean, their current emotions towards you is delighted, okay? Because they're crazy. They're crazy. They feel good about you right now. And honestly, I feel like while they're observing you, they feel entertained and amused, okay? Like they're crazy. It's like they enjoy the distance to observe you. It makes them so happy because it's like it's no pressure if you're not right in front of them, okay? But it's because this person they got trust issues. Oh, trust issues. Oh, trust issues. Oh, trust issues. Oh. Anyway, this is a person who projects. They're the ones who this is a nut, okay, Sagittarius. This is this type of nut, okay. This is the one that went off and was cheating and told themselves that you were cheating, so that's why they cheated. But they never had any proof that you were cheating, Sagittarius. This is just what they lied and told themselves to justify their behavior, because really they just had a fear of commitment the entire time. It was them. It was just themselves. They're the type of person to lie to themselves to convince themselves that something is morally okay when it's clearly morally wrong. All right? That's why I say here, my fleeting heart will only end up betraying you. This fickle nature, this back and forth energy, this uncertain and fakeness, but then still this obsessed with you. It's just this person is crazy. They're crazy. We got ourselves a nut. All right, let's see. Any messages for Sagittarius on this one, Holy Spirit? Any messages for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, I love all y'all. Okay, let me see. Any messages for Sagittarius, please, Holy Spirit? Ooh, I think I did get some shadow energy out here. I'm just curious to see. Mm, yeah. Let me tell you, this person is a nut. All right, we got drugs and alcohol here. Let me tell you how this is giving me, this is how this person copes with their internal chaos. They know they're double sided. This person definitely has some mutable energy in their birth chart. Okay? Like I said, either Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, or Sagittarius is somewhere in this person's chart because their changeable nature, that's what mutable means. Their mutation, they mutate very easily. This person's changeable energy is so chaotic for their own body and nervous system, they have to numb it out with drugs or alcohol. Okay? Or any, it could be any sort of addiction. This person is giving me, they have an addictive personality, which could also be why they fear commitment and they're doing these dating apps and this cheating. They might have an addiction to receiving external validation from others. Okay? But let me tell you how literally I got this person is obsessed with you. It says the heat between us is intense. They know. That's why I say we already had this obsessed energy with you here. But they're so freaking fake. This is why they literally wanted to hide how they really feel about you. And it's like in the beginning they absolutely were love bombing, but they came to really like you and be obsessed with you, and they had to fake this to pace it because they started to become uncertain because this is overwhelming for them. They like to be addicted to things, but they don't like to be addicted to people. They're addicted to having multiple people. They're addicted to the options. They're addicted to the freedom, but they don't want to be addicted to one person. Yeah, that's why they started pacing the connection and breadcrumbing. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here, Sagittarius. Okay. Now let's see. What's this person's next actions towards Sagittarius? I'm sorry, I zoned out. Okay, shoot. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. What's this person's next action? Already seen a shadow energy, a fear of change popped out. Next actions, please, Holy Spirit. What? That's crazy. Not two of cups. All right. Let's see what this thing talking about. Every day of the month, from the first to the last. Yeah, I mean, their next actions is, I mean, hey, look, I get really unfocused energy. Like, they don't really have no plan for real. Like, they don't have any confidence in themselves, okay? They just, they have the capacity, but it's like they're gonna just freaking doubt that they have the capacity because this person's crazy. All right. And this person, I get that there's this sense of, this is what this is saying. Like, there's this sense of entitlement when it comes to the relationship. So it's like they almost feel like they shouldn't have to put in the work to have this connection with you, Sagittarius. And that's what I kind of get for their energy towards you right now. You know, because I don't really see them coming forward right now because it's like they're so unfocused and chaotic and all over the place. They're still in this uncertain energy because they expect that a relationship and a partnership should be given to them. They really don't feel like they should have to earn it. And I feel like at the point where they have to earn it, they feel unworthy. They feel unworthy or incapable of earning it. But I mean, they don't even know. They don't even know if they're capable of doing it or not. I just feel like they don't try. And that's why. That fear of change that flashed by. That's exactly why. All right, Holy Spirit, let's see. What's the energy around the outcome of this situation? Please. What's the energy around the outcome of this situation with Sagittarius, please? Okay. I mean, honestly, I get the vibe that, see, you are going to be so abundant and living such a life of comfort that honestly, because again, this person is already watching you, Sagittarius. I swear, every time I do a Sagittarius reading, Sagittarius is on go. I don't even know. I'm not gonna lie. I always wonder why so many like pop icons were Sagittariuses. I always wondered, okay? And why so many Sagittariuses break into, entertainment. But it's because of that dang Jupiter, I swear. Because the Sagittarius relationship with Jupiter is like nothing compared to, I mean, the Pisces relationship with Jupiter is like nothing compared to Sagittarius's relationship with Jupiter. Okay? Because Pisces also has Neptunes and illusions. Sagittarius gets straight Jupiter, which is expansion and abundance, okay, and growth, right? That's what I'm saying. Every time I do a Sagittarius reading, I get something about that. And this is what I'm saying, this abundance, living this life of luxury and comfort while this person is watching you. They're literally not going to have the inner strength. I don't get them having the inner strength to come forward, okay? But this is going to be a catalyst for their transformation. Yes, there's this cowardly energy after them seeing you doing so well. Like, this is going to be jabs. You see them knives? This is going to be jabs, right? But I feel like they're going to overcome the jabs. It's the literally the regeneration after the defeat. Because this is the defeat. This is the weakness, but it's because of this. You doing so well. It's going to defeat them. And they're not going to have the strength, right? But it's like the realization that they don't have the strength is going to make them make a change. That's what I see here. Okay. All right. What else you got for me, Holy Spirit, please? Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, I already get here. See, this person's karma is that, I feel like you're going to outgrow them and you're going to move on, right? And, somebody is going to snatch you up out of there. Like, somebody is going to snatch you off the market. And that literally fell out right on top of this luxury energy. Yeah, because somebody is going to see the truth of who you are, Sagittarius. And literally, you are going to move on. You're not even going to care about this person. And that's going to literally destroy them. Okay? It's going to cause a lot of frustration and delays and blockages in this person's life because they won't be able to get over the thoughts of you. Like this uncertain card here, you see how this person is holding their head? That's what I'm saying. Like, you moving on and leveling up and someone else snatching you away because they see your value immediately. Because let's not forget, we already had the gods favor you. And this luxury here, let's not forget. They not Sagittarius. I can't. That's why in that song she was like, Sagittarius, I love all y'all. Whoa, whoa. I'm just saying, because Sagittarius is, I mean, come on. I was in love with a Sagittarius. I mean, yes, Beyonce's husband is a Sagittarius, but it's the symbolism. What are the odds, though? What are the odds that she would harp on Sagittarius so much? And I'm getting all of this energy towards Sagittarius. That's this favor. And every time I do a reading, it's favor. I'm telling you. You know, the non-narcissistic Sagittarius and Sagittarius placements. Let's not forget about Sagittarius placements. This is not just about Sagittarius sun signs, okay? Could be a moon, a Venus, okay? Yeah. But let me tell you how this person, it's like, I'm telling you, like they are going to absolutely take you moving on. Literally, like the way their life is just going to fall apart, and that, like all of their plans for the future are just going to be just dismantled, okay? Because it's like I feel like they probably thought they was going to have an opportunity to come back to you eventually once they figure themselves out, but no, that's falling apart, okay? And it's like it's going to have this energy towards them that just makes them harsh, right? And this right here is really what's going to block love for this person, okay? Because they're going to be too harsh to even receive or give love. It's like their behavior is going to make them uncharming or unappealing. This because this frustration, they're going to be wearing this frustration on the outside, and it's going to turn off other people. Yeah. But anyway, that's all I got for you, Sagittarius. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video. If this don't apply, let it fly, because everything ain't for everybody. Thanks for watching.